Welcome everybody to Magnolia on Money,
where we discuss everything financial from the economy to retirement.
This is Magnolia on Money. Welcome back. Today's show is we keep promising we're going to go through this, application for immediate retirement, the actual form. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to dive into this. This will be a couple of shows, 2 or 3 shows, I think.
It'll be 3.
Probably 3 shows. But this is the first page of the FERS application when you're getting ready to retire. So the first section, I'll go through section A here. It's just your information, name, any other names you may have have used, the address, all the stuff that you want to put on here. And is this application for disability retirement? Pay attention to that one. Some people skip it or are not aware of that. And then are you a U.S. citizen? Of course, these are just easy information, but that's, identifying information.
And then section B is really your federal service. So that's wanting to know which department of agency are you retiring? What was your position? What was your start date? What was your date of separation? Really trying to figure out, exactly where are you coming from, and then they can better filter you from that. So is also asked the question, have you performed any honorable service from the armed services? So they're wanting to know, do you plan on maybe buying some military time back and being able to be entitled to that? And then section C is marital information. They're wanting to know this because they're wanting to gear up for the next thing that we'll talk about on the next episode, which will be the survivor benefit. Mm-hmm. So are you married now? You complete yes, and then you fill in your spouse's information. If you're not, say no, and then it skips to question number 2, which do you have a living former spouse to whom a court order gives a survivor annuity option to? If yes, you need to attach a marriage certificate, which if you're married...
The court order actually on that one.
That's right. And then if you're married, you also need to attach a marriage certificate. Yeah. So you need to start this probably pretty early whenever it comes to getting to figuring this out, because there are a few things where you may have to dig through your filing system to come up with the information that they're going to need.
That's right. Some people ask, why do I need to give my spouse's information? This is my retirement. But once again, like Forrest said, if you have a former spouse or, you're married, there may be some benefits that they're entitled to. And so, like you said, if divorce happened a long, long time ago, you may not even, where did I keep all that copied stuff? But they want to know, they want to get the attached copy of the court order if you are required to give some of your retirement to a former spouse.
And the last thing you want to happen is you turn in all of this. We know OPM may not be the fastest with the paperwork, but they review it and see where you're missing some documents. Well, now you have to start this process all over again. Yep. So we want to make sure all of this information is correct, filled out correctly.
Yep. So get you one of these, print it off, follow these videos, and kind of make sure you understand what the form looks like, what it's asking for, and you've got some of those documents that may be hard to find, like we said. So hope this helps. And as always, y'all have a great week. God bless. We'll talk to you soon.